into the Global Hunger Index, or GHI, a tool that measures and tracks hunger worldwide. We'll break down how the GHI works, what it reveals about hunger's many faces, and why it matters for everyone. By the end, you'll see why the GHI is essential in the fight for a world without hunger. The Global Hunger Index, often referred to as the GHI, is more than just a statistic. It's a vital tool in the fight against hunger worldwide. It goes beyond simply measuring numbers. It helps us understand the scale and complexity of hunger in different regions. The GHI is a powerful advocacy tool that brings attention to the urgent issue of hunger, pushing governments and organizations to take action. Before the GHI was developed, hunger data was scattered, inconsistent, and difficult to compare across countries or over time, making it hard to see the bigger picture or track progress. The GHI brings all this information together, offering a clear, multi-dimensional picture that combines several key indicators into one comprehensive score. It tracks hunger levels across countries and over time, sparking global conversations, guiding policy decisions, and holding leaders accountable for their commitments to end hunger. By combining indicators like undernourishment, child wasting, child stunting, and child mortality, the GHI shows us not only where hunger is most severe, but also where progress is being made and where urgent action is still needed. It's not just about numbers, it's about real people, their dignity, and the fundamental human right to food and nutrition. The GHI reminds us that ending hunger is possible, but only if we know where to focus our efforts and work together to create lasting change for communities everywhere. The Global Hunger Index, or GHI, uses 4 key indicators to create its score, each one capturing a different aspect of hunger and malnutrition. These indicators help experts understand not just how many people are hungry, but also how deeply hunger affects communities and future generations. The first is undernourishment. This measures the share of people who don't get enough calories to meet their basic energy needs. It's a broad indicator, showing how widespread hunger is in a population, and it often reflects food insecurity at the national level. Second, child wasting. This focuses on children under 5 who are dangerously thin for their height. Wasting signals acute malnutrition, which can develop quickly, and is often caused by sudden food shortages or disease. It's a warning sign of an immediate crisis. Third, child stunting. This measures kids who are too short for their age, a sign of chronic undernutrition that affects both body and mind. Stunting can have lifelong consequences, limiting a child's physical growth, cognitive development, and future opportunities. Fourth, child mortality, tracking deaths of children under 5, which are often linked to malnutrition and poor health. High child mortality rates reveal the most severe impacts of hunger, showing where urgent action is needed to save lives. Together, these 4 indicators reveal both immediate crises and long-term challenges. They help policymakers and aid organizations target their efforts where they're needed most, and track progress over time. The GHI's focus on children highlights the urgency and lifelong impact of hunger, reminding us that addressing these issues is essential for building healthier, more resilient communities for generations to come. Some countries have achieved impressively low hunger levels, with GHI scores under 5. Belarus, Chile, and China stand out, thanks to strong policies, targeted nutrition programs, and investments in public health. These aren't always the richest nations, but they've made food security a priority. Their progress shows that with the right strategies, hunger can be dramatically reduced. These success stories offer hope and a blueprint for others to follow. On the other end, countries like Yemen, the Central African Republic, and Madagascar face alarming hunger crises. Conflict, climate change, and instability have created daily emergencies, especially for children. In Yemen, war has shattered food systems. In Madagascar, drought has devastated crops. The GHI exposes these urgent needs, reminding us that behind every statistic are real lives at risk. These countries need immediate action and global support. Why does the Global Hunger Index matter so much in our world today? Hunger is not just a distant problem, it's a daily reality for millions of people, especially children who go to bed hungry every night. The truth is, hunger is a solvable issue. We produce enough food globally to feed everyone, yet so many still lack access due to poverty, conflict, and inequality. Food waste and distribution challenges make the problem worse. The Global Hunger Index helps us see exactly where the need is greatest, shining a light on communities that are often overlooked. It guides governments, organizations, and individuals to take targeted, effective action. When we invest in ending hunger, we're also investing in peace, stability, and brighter futures. Well-nourished children can learn and grow, and communities can thrive. Real solutions require strong political will, support for smallholder farmers, and robust social safety nets to protect the most vulnerable. Governments, businesses, and citizens all have a role to play. On a personal level, awareness is the first step. Educate yourself, share what you learn, and support organizations working to end hunger in your community and around the world. Advocate for policies that address food security, climate change, and social justice. Your voice can help drive change at every level. Together, by taking action and standing in solidarity, we can turn the tide against hunger and build a more just, nourished world for everyone. The Global Hunger Index transforms a massive problem into a challenge we can tackle. Progress in countries like Chile and China proves that change is possible. Let the GHI inspire you to learn more, speak up, and support the fight against hunger. Every action counts, from policy changes to a single nutritious meal for a child. The story of global hunger isn't finished, and we all have a part to play. Thanks for watching.